Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it.
Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, as you can see, we are going to be reacting to some videos. So the first video we're going to react to is about an employee, a Family Dollar employee, who was stomped out and no one helped her or did anything about it. So we're going to go ahead and get into
Most
it.
of y'all know me. My name is Michelle or Renee. I'm from Law. About, I say, 3 weeks ago, I started working at Dollar General in Law, Mississippi on Susan B. Ruffin. I started working on this job. Good morning, love. Please share this live and tag people if you can. I started working on this job as a key holder when I first started. When I first went into the job, they had so much going on, y'all, for us corporate problems and management. It was a wreck. So I didn't get proper training. Good morning, Key. Please share this live and tell people. So I didn't get any proper training from the beginning. But me being me, I can learn anything that you're willing to teach me, for one. So I did take this position. I did take the job because I needed the job. I don't supposed to be working because of other health conditions that I have. But at this point in time, I had no choice but to go try to find me a job. So that's what I did. Okay. As I'm working on this job, like I said, the management is horrible. I won't speak of the names or anything yet until I finish the whole story. Okay. On July the 12th, I won't forget the date nor the time because, like I said, y'all may be asleep, but I haven't slept since then. Excuse me, I may start shaking, like I said, or crying because I do have anxiety problems and I do get upset. But I'm going to tell my story today. On July the 12th, while I was at work, I came off a break and the store was packed full of people. When I came off break, one of the managers was outside the store and asked to speak to me. So I went outside and she was discussing something with me that was going on with her and management. Her problems with management. Okay. While I was listening to her and her problems with management, the other manager, assistant manager, or key holder, whichever one position that she hold, she was inside the store running the cash register. Remind you, I had just came off a break. Okay. She came outside of the store and she had like 3 sets of keys in her hand. When she had the keys in her hand, it was a man at the ice machine waiting on ice. Okay. She instructed me. She turned around and she asked me, "Hey, Renee, are you off break?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. I'm off break." She said, "Okay, fine. You need to go inside and get on the register." I said, "Okay, yes, ma'am. No problem. I will." Okay. As I went inside to get on the register to help the other customers, I went back and I asked her what was her numbers because I wasn't able to log in on the register. As I proceeded to go back and ask her what was her numbers, I seen that she was irritated and frustrated and upset. She threw the keys in my hand and told me, "Here, don't worry about it. You handle this man. You go handle the ice. I'll go back in the store and get back on the register." Okay. She threw the set of keys in my hand. Remind you, this is like 3 different set of keys, y'all. Okay. I proceeded to the ice machine. I went to the ice machine and I'm trying the locks or whatever to unlock the machine. And I'm like, I don't know which key it is to unlock the machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm new. So I don't know which key it is. The customer that was waiting on the ice started getting aggravated. Okay. He was already upset. Me not knowing that him and the manager that was inside had already had confrontation. They had already had a problem. They had already got into it or whatever had already went on in the store. So the man was already pissed off. Mind you, I had no problem with this. I didn't have nothing to do with this. I just came off a break. So when she threw the keys in my hand, I went to the ice machine. And I proceeded to try to unlock the ice machine. I couldn't unlock the ice machine because, like I said, it was 1,000 keys on there. I didn't know which key it was. Okay? The man started yelling at me, telling me, adios. You need to get the fuck back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, you need to take your fat ass back in the motherfucking store. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, seem like you don't even need to be motherfucking working here. I'm like, sir, I'm new. Don't talk to me like that while I'm trying to help assist you. I'm new. I don't know which key it is. I'm sorry, but I don't. Don't talk to me like that. You're not going to disrespect me and then expect me to help you. So I turned around. While me and him was arguing, he pushed me and then punched me. Me? I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to defend myself. Man or woman, I'm going to defend myself. I've been with men for domestic violence. I've been through domestic. Once I learned how to fight for myself, I told myself I would never let nobody else put their hand on me, period. I don't care what's going on. I taught myself to defend for myself. So as this man pushed me, I did punch him back. Yes, I did. Once I punched him back, he pushed me on the ground beside the ice machine and started stomping me with his steel-toe boots. Now, mind you, the key holder that was working there, the manager that was working there, the people that was there, everybody was outside the store, y'all, and they stood there and watched this man stomp me with his steel-toe boots until he wouldn't stop, until I can finally get him off of me. Look at my body, my legs, look at my legs. My leg, my face is swollen. And I gotta explain this to my child, but like I said, I defended myself because that's what I was taught to do. Not only that, the employees didn't help, then nobody helped. They stood there because his name is Desmond Pollard. Yes, Desmond Pollard, Big Des. Everybody scared of Big Des, whoever he is. Yes, I know him because I'm from Kingston. He's from Kingston. That's the only way I know of him. I've never disrespected him. I've never had no problems with him. However, that's why they say they didn't step in it, because it was Big Desmond. That's why, Big Desmond Pollard. Okay, the thing about it is, didn't nobody even stop to call the police. I had to call the police myself. After I called my mama. After I called my mama and them to come help me. Mind you, I have seizures. I was supposed to be working, but I was trying because I had to provide for my child. But mind you, I don't supposed to work at all, but I was trying because I had to provide for my child. And this man stomped me to death over a bag of ice, and the employees stood there. They stood there. And now that I'm trying to get the police involved, don't nobody want to say nothing. Don't nobody want to say nothing about the management now. Don't nobody know who the manager is now. Don't nobody know who the key holder is on duty now. Don't nobody know nothing. They didn't even want to give them the tape. They didn't even want to let the officer watch the tape. But mind you, though, that's not the kin part. That's not what hurts me. What hurts me is because I'm loyal. If you know me, I'm loyal. Anything I do, I take to pleasure. Anywhere I work, I take to pleasure. Do you hear me? That's what takes the pleasure. What takes the cake is, it was a person in the store the day before, stealing beer. And I risked my life and went out there and got their stuff. I risked my life and went out there and defended Dollar General. Tiny Mo, ask Tiny Mo, she was there. I defended that store, and I ain't been there no more than 3 weeks. I defended y'all, but y'all couldn't defend me. Y'all couldn't defend me. Are you serious? Now don't nobody know nothing. Now don't nobody want to say nothing. Then that's the only thing y'all can say is because, oh, it was Desmond Pollard. I don't care who it was. I would never sit and let no man beat on a woman. I would never sit and watch nothing like that happen and then act like I don't know what's going on. I don't understand. But I'm going to tell you something. I got to laugh today because I had to get it off my chest. I had to get it off my chest because I haven't slept. Okay, close the door, baby. Mama fine, baby. I'm okay. Close the door, baby. Close the door. And see, that's why I came outside, because I knew my baby was going to wake up and she was going to ask me, am I okay? Because I've been breaking down in front of my child, y'all, because I'm trying. And the way this story really did that, like y'all really sat there and watched that man fight me over a bag of ice when the lady threw the situation on me. The other manager threw it on me. You knew you had confrontation with him in the store. Why you didn't tell him to leave from the jump? Why you didn't stop the situation then before it even escalated? Instead of you throwing the keys in my hand out of here, you handle this. Why would you even do that? That shouldn't have even been done. But the thing about it is that none of y'all call the police. Then none of y'all say, hey, you okay? Then none of y'all do none of that. But y'all want to ask me, am I going to be able to come back to work? Am I going to be able to come back to work? Are you serious? Are you serious? But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to talk to somebody and I'm going to get justice. I'm going to file my police report because I don't want to handle it my way because I got a child to take care of. But I promise you that man now, baby, you did something to me, child. You brought a part out in me that has been gone for a while. Like I said, I've been through domestic violence, but I took care of that. I gained from that. I grew from that woman. But boy, you done brought a person out in me and I swear to God, sir, I don't want to hurt you, sir. I really don't. So I want to let the law handle this. I swear to God I do. I swear to God I do, sir. But if I get close to you, sir, or close to your people, Lord, I want them to feel the hurt that I feel. And Dollar General, I just want y'all to know, baby. I just want you to know, Shakoya, Sabrina Diaz that works there. I just want all of y'all to know y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong and y'all know y'all wrong. But like I said, it's fine because I can find another job. I have great credentials. I have no problem with finding another job. Like I said, I don't even supposed to be working at all. What if I would have had a seizure while that man was stomping me in my head? Huh? Then what? Then what? All y'all can say is, am I going to come to work? Huh? All y'all can say is y'all don't know what's going on. Oh, y'all can't do nothing. Y'all could have did something. Y'all could have at least called the police, but I had to call the police myself while I'm bleeding instead of wiping shit off of me. Instead of trying to get up. Instead of trying to defend myself, I'm calling the police for my motherfucking self while y'all just standing there. Are you serious? Who does that? But if I would have let them people walk out y'all store the day before with y'all beer, though, I would have been fired because I wouldn't cooperate with y'all. But y'all could cooperate with me. So what is the duty? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the duty on the job that if something goes on in the store, what other customers in the management supposed to do, Dollar General? What were y'all supposed to do? What was somebody supposed to do? Somebody supposed to do something. But now all the managers calling my phone, all the key holders calling my phone, oh, you okay, you okay? But then, not to mention, y'all sitting in the store gossiping and talking about it because when my auntie and my uncle walked in the store, they sat there and listened to y'all laugh at it in the office for a whole 30 minutes. Y'all was sitting in the office discussing it for a whole 30 minutes and they heard everything y'all said about me. They heard everything y'all said about the situation like it's just funny. What if that was your child? What if that was somebody you was caring to? And y'all sitting in the office laughing and giggling. Shakoya, I wouldn't even think you was that type of person. Sabrina, but you so sitting there saying, Michelle, I got your back, this and that and that. Baby, like I said, you can have it. You can have it, but I know one thing about it. Like I said, the job isn't a problem. And don't think I quit my job, sir, because of you. I didn't quit my job because of Desmond Paula. I didn't quit my job because of what you did for me, because I defended myself. I done fought men plenty of time. Like I said, I done learned how to defend myself. So I didn't quit the job because of you. I quit the job because of Dollar General. That's why I quit the job. I quit the job because of Dollar General not handling their business as a corporate office. I quit the job because of Dollar General not handling their business as management. That's why I quit the job. Don't think you did it, sir, because you didn't. Like I said, I'm going to let the law handle you. Because if I do, they're going to be burying you, sir. And I mean that. But I have a child to take care of. I have a 4-year-old child to take care of. And one thing about it, I got to do that. But if I didn't, baby, I promise you, baby, I promise you wouldn't be laying there, sugar. You wouldn't be laying in that 2-story house on Joe Willow peacefully, baby. I promise you wouldn't. And I promise you that. So like I said, I'm going to get off this live because my child is still asking me if I'm okay. No, I'm not okay. But I'm going to continue to pray about it because like I said, I know I didn't do no wrong. One thing about me, when I'm wrong, I own up to my wrong. I would tell a person I'm wrong, baby, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I did you wrong. I'm sorry. I will own up to my right and my wrong. But for that man to sit there and do that like that, and for them people in Dollar General to handle that situation like they did, baby, y'all did something to me. Y'all did something to me. That lets me know what y'all did, though. That let me know that my business My business, my plus size boutique that I have in my name, my LLC, that lets me know that's what I need to invest in, because working for another person is not for me no more. I see now that corporate stuff, that loyalty from a job and workers, that's not true, you guys. So I did this to say this. Be careful who you work for and make sure they have your back just like you have theirs. Because, baby, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Have a blessed day, y'all.
Okay, so here's my thoughts on this video. So many red flags. You should have stayed at home. Okay? I just don't feel like the Family Dollar is worth you putting your family through all of that. I mean, we have to think about how much money you need to be making to take care of your situation, how much you about to get paid. And then just for your mental stability across the board, I don't feel like we should keep on putting ourselves in situations that challenge our mental. Like, if you already know that you have so many things going on, why are you going to put yourself in a predicament that could be worse? I took on that agreement that I was going to take this job knowing that I have health issues, whatever the case is, whatever your situation is. If you are a believer in God, he's going to put you through tests, and anything that happens is never a mistake. Everything happens for a reason, good or bad. And it's a lesson. Every week we are put through tests all the time to see how we respond to certain things. So me personally, when she handed me the keys and I didn't know which key it was, and I would have said, honey, what key is it? Because you want me to go out here and get this bag of ice and you got an attitude. What you got an attitude for? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you doing? That's me personally speaking up for yourself when you know something isn't right. Like, girl, you handed me a whole bunch of keys. What key is it? This is my first day. Deal with the balance thing. I feel like you can talk to people without using your hands. She knew that it was your first day. That's the only person that needs to understand that it's your first day and you didn't get the proper training. Okay? So if you want me to stay here for my full hours that I said I was going to work, then you need to hand me the right key. Because I'm not going to be all discombobulated for the Family Dollar. Okay? So, yeah, you really have to trust yourself. God be giving us all the signs, but we be ignoring it based on our situations. It just doesn't seem, the right thing to do to not take a job when you know you need a job. But sometimes it's just not the right job. Sometimes we are given certain opportunities to see what we're gonna jump on. Like, have you learned your lesson from the past? If you are steady just moving forward and not reflecting back on your past and learning those lessons, then you're gonna find yourself in the same situation. Because homegirl laid out all the red flags. If we was doing a pros and con, the con didn't outweigh the pros, honey, baby. You should have stayed at home. He shouldn't be putting his hands on anybody over a bag of ice. She said that she's very loyal and stuff like that. To me personally, I think she was in the wrong field. You like all that loyalty and all that stuff is not going to get you nowhere. You gotta really smart about how you invest your time, who you invest your time in. I know in my past I would spend a lot of time with people and spend a lot of time at places that just didn't serve my higher self. And it took me going through a whole bunch of BS over and over and over again to realize that I needed to change how I was investing my time and who I was investing my time with. Not everybody deserves that loyalty. Not every situation deserves a reaction. You don't even need to respond. So like when the guy was upset with her, she didn't need to respond that way. Me personally, I think that was God testing her, and that was her opportunity to do something different. Sometimes we be our own problem by our expectations and how we respond. She was just talking about how she risked her life. Girl, it's the Family Dollar. You signed up for that. You wanted to get the job at the Family Dollar based on whatever you had going on. We don't know nothing about that. So you did what you had to do, and unfortunately, this is something that you had to experience. And going forward, I felt like you need to find a job where you can be yourself and be appreciated. and that's going to actually take care of your situation and not have you on a treadmill? Is it actually getting you somewhere? You are replaceable most places. It's 2024. I mean, if y'all haven't seen it by now, I mean, at least from where I am, you know, they don't mind training people over and over and over again. They have the budget for it. They got a policy in place. Don't be going out here risking your life trying to save because they stealing. I think they tell you, don't get involved in that. You took that upon yourself to go out there and chase them down. They wouldn't have cared if you did or you didn't. Of course they're going to say thank you because you did, if you got a thank you. But don't expect these people to defend you just because you defended the Family Dollar because someone was trying to steal a beer. You could have lost your life chasing after that person that was stealing a beer. Came in the next day knowing that this was the situation that you were walking into, the shit just won't right. If it was me, I wouldn't even been there. But let's just say I did. I wouldn't have expected the Family Dollar to do anything. I wouldn't have expected customers to do anything. Like I said, we live in 2024. There's the news. There's so much out here where we've been shown that people don't be doing shit. So I think that we need to go in situations knowing that people may not do shit for me, you know, and then we'll be prepared. Going into situations thinking that people are going to defend me and they're going to do this for me and they're going to do that for me, then you're not prepared for the unprepared. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? I can't control you. You control you. We got to take accountability. If I go out there and I get a bag of ice, I don't know what keys they are, and the man get all upset with me, and I exchange words with him in a disrespectful way, like, you're not gonna talk to me like that, who the fuck you think you talking to, or whatever she said, that's opening a door. That's opening a door. Whether you believe it or not, it's opening a door, okay? At the moment that a grown man pushes me in public, then he ain't wrapped too tight. And I gotta go. Because I got 2 kids. I know I pop a lot of shit, but like I said, I can communicate without touching anyone. I can hurt you with my words. You'll probably wish that I just had punched you. Instead of saying the stuff that I be saying, you probably wish, you know, smack would have just been easier. You know, but she pushed him, so she opened that door for a confrontation. And you know, she said that she had been in domestic relationships where she had to defend herself. Well, honey, Des is not your ex, okay? And I think overall, people can't be going out here in this world thinking that just because you went through whatever you went through with another person, you can treat other people based on what that person put you through. No, not everybody's like that person you dealt with. What were you expecting him to do? Because all that talking, I feel like you could have been figuring out the keys and getting my bag of ice, honey. I don't know what this man was going through at home. He has his own problems. Who's to say? You know, I've worked in the healthcare field in customer service for 15 years. So I was in a hospital setting for 15 years. I knew that my attitude really didn't matter because this was my job. I signed up for this job. I chose to come here every day and deal with the stuff that I'm dealing with. These people that are coming in here are, you know, just coming in here for appointments or whatever. Like Des, he was just coming in for a bag of ice. He ain't coming in here to give no sympathy to nobody. And who's to say that you don't know him? He's not a sympathetic guy. He don't care. Not everybody's gonna jump in. They see how crazy he is, stumping a young lady over a bag of ice. Why you think they gonna get involved? They got kids and stuff going at home too. God's gonna put me through. I gotta take some classes just like high school. You can't go to the next grade until you pass the classes. So you can't move to your next level in life until you learn your lessons. So we are only keeping ourselves stuck by not learning what we need to learn. So, you know, I just wouldn't expect anyone to feel sorry for me. if I put my hands on Dez and I just put my hands on Dez, and if Dez beat me up, then Dez just beat me up. Because I took it upon myself to push him back and then to engage in that low vibrational energy, and that's the consequences. So I'm just gonna have a black eye, whatever he gave me, I'm just gonna be walking around with. You didn't have to engage in that. You could have walked away. Not everybody has gone through enough to appreciate a person like you. You know, she already said that she got beat to death. You didn't get beat to death. You engaged with a man. Okay, you engaged with a man that you did not know, and reaction. That's what you got. You got a reaction that you did not expect. And neither one of them should have put their hands on each other. Now everybody's gonna react. You know, I'm gonna say some things that people are gonna want to punch me in the face for, and I know that. So I can't say everything that I want to say. That is all I have to say about this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay for my next video because there's more. Peace.